Welcome back to your 60-second market watch report. Yes, now for 62 weeks in a row, without missing 1 week, I've been bringing you this 90% silver market watch report. But first, we got some business to take care of. We got to pick a winner for this giveaway. The winner will receive, to recap, 2 Stop the Melt stickers and a Mercury silver dime. We're going to be doing this now for every single Saturday. I'll drop the video every single week, sometime during the week, every single Saturday for the rest of this year. Maybe we'll go into next year. We will see. We will do a small giveaway every single Saturday. Good luck to all. Let me get the comments picked up here. There are 282 eligible comments for this giveaway. So you got a good chance to win this giveaway, my friends. The winner will have 48 hours to contact me. If the winner does not reach out back to me within 48 hours, we will pick another winner. We are currently at about 11:30 on Saturday morning. So you have about to 11:30 Monday morning, East Coast time, to get back to me. Good luck to all. Let's pick the winner. And the winner is Best Buy-X8W. You're always in the comments. Congratulations. You did the right thing by putting Stop the Melt 92 this time. These numbers will change at the end every single time, my friends. So I will contact you to send me your address. Congratulations to the winner. Let's get into the market report. Let me fix the Stop the Melt campaign sticker. Stop the Melt, folks. For the ones that have not been here, we're going to start with Monument Metals this week. The H stands for Franklin half dollars. The Q stands for Washington silver quarters. And the D stands for Roosevelt silver dimes. Make sure you subscribe now. You don't miss a giveaway. Monument Metals, as follows. Franklin half dollar rolls for $10 face was $374.16. Quarters, $371.30 for $10 face. Roosevelt silver dimes was $185.65. The breakdown over Monument this week, $18.71 each. Quarters comes out to be $9.29 each. Roosevelt silver dimes breaks down to be $3.71 each. Hero Bowling comes in at $384.90 for $10 face. Quarters, $372.10 for $10 face. Roosevelt silver dimes comes in at $192.10. Breakdown over Hero Bowling, $19.26 each for the Franklin halves. Washington silver quarters comes in at $9.30 each. Roosevelt silver dimes comes in at $3.84 each. Go over to ATMAX. ATMAX comes in at $383.74 for $10 face for the Franklin halves. Washington silver quarters comes in at $380.17 for $10 face. And Roosevelt silver dimes comes in at $190.08 for $5 face. Breakdown over ATMAX comes in at $19.19 each for the Franklin halves. Washington silver quarters comes in at $9.50 each. Roosevelt silver dimes comes in at $3.80 each. JM Franklin halves comes in at $386.45 for $10 face. Washington silver quarters comes in at $383.59 for $10 face. They're all out of the rolls of the dimes once again. Breakdown over JM as follows. $19.32 for the Franklin halves. Quarters comes in at $9.59 each. No information on the dimes as they were out. SD comes in at $385.39 for $10 face. Washington silver quarters comes in at $379.67 for $10 face. Roosevelt silver dimes, $188.76 for $5 face. SD's breakdown this week is $19.27 each for the Franklin halves. Quarters, I know, I put an E here first and I put an H. Forgive my bad penmanship. It was late last night when I did these cards up. $9.49 each. Roosevelt silver dimes comes in at $3.78 each. Channel sponsor pinbacks as follows. Half dollars comes in at $3.86.40 for $10 face. Quarters comes in at $3.86.40 for $10 face. Roosevelt silver dimes comes in at $1.93.20 for $5 face. Channel sponsor pinbacks breaks down is $19.32 each. Quarters is $9.66 each. Roosevelt silver dimes comes in at $3.86 each. Thank you, channel sponsor Pinbacks, for sponsoring this channel, Coin Shop Chris. Thank you to the viewer, because it's not possible without you. Look, channel sponsor Pinbacks, they don't have the 10-ounce version, but they do have the 1-ounce kookaburras. They will come in the capsules, my friends. 2023s. That's the design on the coin. You're not going to get this big coin like this. You will get the smaller 1-ounce version of it. They still have the koala bears in stock. Grab them now before they're gone, my friends. These are back dates. Once they're gone, they're gone. They only made like 500,000 of these coins. I cannot believe somebody still has these coins. If you want them, grab them now. They also have, if anybody's interested, a 1 kilo gold in stock. Check them out. Let them know that Coin Shop Chris sent you. Thank you again for listening to that. Thank you, Pinbacks, for sponsoring this channel once again. Thank you to you all, because it's not possible without you. Make sure you give that thumbs up before you get into these other numbers. Make sure you subscribe. You don't want to miss a giveaway. Let's get into the numbers. The dreaded war nickels that nobody wants. The smelters don't want them. Before the smelters stopped taking all this stuff, people were crying, I don't want them. Well, guess what? That's $2.93 a war nickel down. Guess what? Gas around my area is about $2.93. How about getting a gallon of gas for a war nickel? You can still find these in circulations. Get to the banks. Go through your nickels. Keep your nickels. Silver dime has a silver value. $3.76 each. I remember when I was writing the numbers in twos. Ones. 62 weeks I've been doing this. Not missed a week. Nobody on YouTube is doing this for you all. A silver quarter has a silver value of $9.40 each. Why in the hell would we melt this stuff down? This is going to be your bottom material, my friends. Let's not get caught up. All the smelters are not... Who gives a rat's behind what the smelters want? Who cares about the dollar right now? Why would anybody trade this stuff in for $1? For the dollar bills? Why? Why? It just makes no sense. Everybody's so... I don't want to say everybody, but most people are so tuned in to the dollar bill. How much dollars can I make? It's not... Silver and gold is not about dollars. Silver and gold is about preserving your wealth. A silver half, all the ones you see on your screen, have a silver value of $18.81. I remember when I first started doing this, I was writing $8, $9, $10 on these cards. We're at $18.81. What the heck are we panicking about? Another dreaded the 40% silver halves. I'm glad I got them. $7.69 each. Silver value. That's right, $7.69 each. Morgan or Peace dollars have a silver value of $40.22 each. Your Eisenhower 40%ers, $16.44 each. Pretty gosh darn good, I would say. American Silver Eagles, again, silver value only, $52.01 as of last night. Why are we panicking? I'm going to show you why some people are just panicking. All of this about this $50 silver. I think this is why the smelters are not taking silver right now. They're worried about it's going to dip. We're not going down, my friends. We are not going down in that much of a dip. Because here we are. Silver year to date. Up $21.38. Or up 73.12%. Since January 1st. Why are we panicking? Because it took a little bit of a dip on Friday. Dips are going to happen. We're doing quite friggin' well here. To put it bluntly. We're doing quite well with silver. Let's not panic. Gold. Up $1,626.90. Gold's doing quite well. Up 61.60% since the beginning of this year. Guess what? The year's not over yet. Platinum still holding well. Yes, platinum took a dip on Friday as well. Platinum's up $719.30, or up 79% this year. Again, is your dollars up 60%, 70%, 79%? You get the picture. Copper, pound, up 97 cents, or up 24.12%. I want you to keep your eye on that percentage right there. Right now, because we're going to talk about Bitcoin. Bitcoin is up $12,472.23. It's come down. Last week we were in the 20s. Bitcoin is only up 13.21%. So you've got copper outperforming Bitcoin. You got silver outperforming Bitcoin. You got gold outperforming Bitcoin. But Bitcoin is supposed to be the digital gold. The next best thing. Well, guess what, buttercups? Bitcoin is not gold. Bitcoin is not performing like gold. It's a Ponzi scheme, just like your meme coins. There's proof in the pudding right there. Digits on the screen. Magical air. That's what it is. Magical air. You want gold, you want silver, you want platinum, you even want copper. Copper's outperforming Bitcoin in percentages. Something's wrong. It's not real, my friend. If you don't hold it, you don't own it. U.S. oil. Keeping an eye on oil. Down $14.08 a barrel, or down 19.63%. Let me just touch on this once again. Remember when this inflation was really taking off? Oh, it's due to oil prices. Blah, 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 blah. That's what the government told us. That is what the news was telling us. Well, if that was so true, why haven't prices come down? Inflation's not going away. We got oil down nearly 20%, but we're still having rising prices. Therefore, the government has, this is proof, the government has lied to you and me. They want to say, oh, oil was driving up the price of everything. Transportation was driving up the price of everything. But we still have fallen oil prices, but prices keep going up on everything else. Can't make these facts up. This is black and white facts. You can't make this stuff up. Remember, inflation was supposed to be transitory. Didn't Janet Yellen say that? Transitory. Well, we're way past Janet Yellen years. We're in the new administration, and we still got rising prices. That means the government has no control over prices. That's what it's telling me. Dow Jones, up 3,646 points, 0.39, or up 8.59%. So you got even Bitcoin outperforming the Dow. You got silver outperforming the Dow. You got gold, platinum, copper, all outperforming the Dow Jones. While your dollar is less valuable, it's down 9.17% year to date. That's based on other currencies out there, my friends. We're just, as people say, we're the cleanest shirt in the hamper. Still a dirty shirt. Still gonna wash it at some point. But the dollar is probably one of the cleanest ones out there, but it's still pretty dirty. Why would you want this stuff and not have 90% silver, other types of silver, 10-ounce silver bars, 5-ounce silver bars? Look, let's not panic over 90% silver threshold. You know, yes, I get some people say, if that's all you have, 90% silver in your stack, which I have never said that's all you should have in your stacks. For one. But if someone had all 90% silver in your stack, and your local coin shop's either not buying it, or they're paying back a ridiculous lowball offer back to you, this is why you need different items in your stack for times like this. But remember, why would you sell for this when you don't need to? I'm still trying to get that through my head. Why people still do that. You know, I was watching a video last night. Oh, I can't think of the guy's name. Bill Holter. And he said, don't get cute here. He said, don't get cute here and try to sell silver now and wait for it to go back to 45 bucks a ounce. He says, A, that may not happen. He said, even if it does happen, the silver's not going to be available for you to buy. So again, he's right. I've been touting the kind of like the same line. You don't need to sell, don't sell. Stop taking a reaction to what's currently going on in the market with 90% silver. We're going to get through this, even if it takes to 2026 to get back through all this. But you know, this is a somewhat of a win for us. But they still not stopped them out. They just backlogged. We got to be on them like frogs, whatever you want to say. We got to keep on these coin shops. But I'm asking people to be nice. Keep the pressure on these coin shops. Because now they're starting to cry. We don't have our exit card. We can't send this to the mountain no more. We got to pay less for it. They're taking advantage of the situation. We have not, at the shop that I work for, we have not paid less. We're paying the market price. As we've always have been, we're using Kiko's price. We have no problem selling it. Channel sponsor Pinbacks has no problem selling 90% silver. I'm sure these other online deals have no problem selling 90% silver right now. All these shops they want to cry and whine. Well, maybe you should go to the grocery store and get some cheese to go along with that wine. And I mean, you'd be more enjoyable then. But to be on the truthful side of things, they had their exit card, my friends. They had their exit card where they just can turn and burn, turn and burn. That card's been taken away from them right now. Good. Absolutely perfect. Maybe this will show the true coin shops out there, your true pawn shops out there, that didn't melt down, that gives a rat's behind about our history, that gives a rat's behind about silver and gold is real money. And not this monopoly money that they're trying to make a fast buck on. This is going away. When this goes away, all these coin shops that have a pile of these, good luck to you. Good luck when you got a pile of worthless dollar bills. Maybe $100 bills. And they're worthless. Good luck. Because you burnt all your 90% silver. You burnt a lot of silver down. You turned in perfectly beautiful gold coins. Pre-33, current gold coins. All to the smelter for a quick buck. Shame on you, coin shops. Shame on you, pawn shops. If you folks have any questions for me about silver, gold, or platinum, I will be putting another video out this afternoon. We're a little bit crazy at the shop. I came home to get this video out for you because I'm a little bit late today with this video with 90% Silver Market Watch, but I'm getting it out for you all. I'm doing everything I can to keep my history track going. I'm not planning to miss 1 week of this report. It gets out a little bit late some weeks, but I get them out. Help me out with the thumbs up. Make sure you share the video, my friends. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel so you don't want to miss the next giveaway. Congratulations to Best Buy. I will be messaging you in YouTube. I'm sure I'm not going to have any problems from this person because this person's a lot of times in the comment section. Thank you for that. Put the comments in there. Put stop the melt in this video. We'll see you later this afternoon. Thanks for watching. Crazy Coin Shop Chris is out.